So, friends, welcome you all for today's Wealth Overflow podcast. And today we have with us Mr. Vikash Deorah, one of the prominent person in the real estate. So let's learn from him because he's carrying knowledge of more than 15 to 20 years. So let's understand from him. So without wasting more time, I invite Mr. Vikash Deorah to this Wealth Overflow podcast. Welcome, Vikash ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Before going ahead, I want you to introduce yourself to the audience.
Yeah, sure. My name is Vikash Deorah, and my company's name is Godrich Corporation. I am in this real estate business from last 19, 20 years. But I'm in business from last 44 years. I started working when I was 12. We were basically from Assam, then came here, started, and things are very happy. Every day it gives me happiness because I can see people happy.
Fantastic. So your journey from Assam to the Goa. So let's understand, okay, why the Goa is becoming the India's wealth destination.
Why India is becoming Goa's this thing is number one is the proxy. It has got a very, very peaceful location, Goa. Wherever you go, you have got extreme heat, extreme so climate conditions are better than most of the part of the country. It has got a fantastic lifestyle. Thirdly, there's a tourism. Tourism is one of the key things. People can relax on the beaches. They can go to places. Then you have got a business opportunities in Goa. Plus connectivity. You have got rail, road, air. We have got Goa is the only place in this area we have got 2 airports. It is a smaller state, just from top to bottom. If you come, you have got 100 kilometers. The Goa is over, but still we have got 2 airports in this. Second thing is the return of investment. Why people would like to have a return on here? Historically, if you see, in the last 6 years, I'm not talking of much, the prices have gone up 4-fold after COVID. Oh. So people are all wanting a piece of property in Goa because it gives you a soothing lifestyle. You want to go to a nightclub, you want to go to a beach, you go to temple. There are so many things which Goa has got: peace, freedom, quality of life. And secondly, what I've seen, my personal opinion, Goa's education system is very good. The schools, colleges. So everybody would like to come and settle in Goa. People, plus you have got partly tourism in Goa. Partly tourism is Delhi has got very, very high heat. So people want to come to Goa from October to March so that they can escape the heat from Goa, from the Delhi and all these northern places.
There are many people who say the Goa, you can see the entire India in the one Goa because we have beaches, we have the rivers, we have the church, we have the temples, okay? Whatever you name it, it is there in Goa except the ice.
100%. Absolutely.
Now, my next question is, how smart investor build wealth through the real estate?
Goa is no longer a holiday destination. I'll tell you. It has become a lifestyle and a wealth destination. As what you are a guru in that. Better connectivity, remote working culture, hospitality growth, luxury tourism, rising demand from NRI have transformed the market. As I have told you, the prices which were in 2020 during COVID time, the prices have gone up 2, 3, 4 times now. We are seeing strong growth of luxury villas, boutique hospitality project, gated community, wellness living. Wellness is another boom which is coming up in Goa. There are a lot of things. In fact, I was hearing from some people that Baba Ramdev, Patanjali, they are also coming to Goa. Fantastic. So this is what is happening. But it has become a buyer's den. People are coming, they see that there are growth, no? And builders see it is a win-win situation for everybody. Like you are a buyer, you see that your growth is 3x, 2x, 4x. Plus the most advantage is you don't have to lock your property. Like if you are having a flat in Pune or any other places, you have to lock the flat and keep when you are out. Here, the advantage is that you can let out on Airbnb. So whenever you are not here, you get that income. So,
Passive income
plus,
generally.
you've seen, yeah, passive income, and you have seen over past 8-10 years, there are a lot of hospitality and hospitality establishment like eateries, big restaurants, big chains. They have opened up. So people are very comfortable staying in Goa. They are getting good return. They are getting passive income. They have got everything, like as you said, tourism, church, temples, everything is there. So what more you need in Goa? So people are
Great,
attracted. Goa has
great,
become a brand name for people.
great, great. Now there are a lot of NRIs are looking to invest in Goa. So what NRIs must
Yeah.
know before buying a property in Goa?
See, and understand one thing. So the biggest first thing what has to be done is whoever are coming, forget NRIs or forget the local this thing, is they should have the right, they should understand how to buy the property right. That is first thing I would like to stress. Is I am writing a lot of blogs on that also. People just come. There are people, taxi people. There are your restaurant waiters. All these people, no. You need property. Yes, yes, I have got. Without much due diligence, they just buy the property, and after that, they see that there are a lot of legal hassles. There are a lot of the due diligence has not been done. The property's title is not clear. One property is sold to 2-3 people. You might have heard a lot of fake sale deeds are being made. So, first of all, a buyer should be cautious for that purpose. You should not just in haste buy the property. That is one thing. And NRIs, there are a lot. In fact, Government of India has given like if you are an NRI, you can buy the property directly from your non-resident account. There is no hassles in buying the property. Selling, there it is. When you are selling a property, 12.5% to 30% range, you have to deduct the TDS. Then they have to pay to the government. Then they put the return and this thing.
What makes a property a true valuable, like a luxury, land, and a lifestyle?
See, understand one thing. People, I'll tell you example of an ex-builder, I'll not name them. They are selling property in a wild locality. There are very, very big builders. They are being shown beautiful pictures, beautiful videos, and selling the property at 5x the price. So my first advice is when you are buying a property, come here, come to Goa. Don't be so what word do I say? Carefree or careless or taken by all these sweet words. Come see the property, understand the property. Go to a proper RERA registered real estate agents. Understand the agent's profile. Everything is available on Google. We are in this line from last 19 years, and till now we have served more than 3,000 customers.
Wow.
That is a deal completed, and till now the customer which was there on day one is still there with us.
Now, Vikashji, tell about your journey into the real estate and what attracted you to in a Goa market.
I'll tell you, my journey is a very funny journey. What attracted me to real estate, I was not attracted and got in real estate. I was working with one company who was selling consumer electronics. I was staying there and having some other businesses also. One day somebody called me from Delhi. He's telling that one of his friend is having a shop. He wants to buy a shop in a X location. So I said, ask him to call me. His brother was here in Goa. He called me. He told me this is the shop, some 98 square meter. What should be the price? I'm talking to you of 2007.
Okay.
This is of 2007. So he said, I asked him, what is the price you are being quoted? He said, there are certain brokers who are quoting me 95 lakh rupees for this particular property. So he asked me, what is your opinion? I said, I am not in real estate. But I feel this property should be not more than 75 lakhs. Because here in Panjim side and all that, this is the price of a single light shop. Then he said, yeah, I can understand that the broker is doing this lump sum. So I saw the place. I knew the owner, old one friend. I'm in Goa from 1995. Almost, this is 31 years in Goa.
Okay.
So I went to that gentleman and asked him. He said, my price is 75 lakh rupees. I am not paying brokerage. You top up with the buyer whom you are taking. I'm not paying you anything. So what brokers do? We normally take 2% from the customers, clients, consumers, and from builders we take 3%, 4%, depending on the project and effort which we spend. So I said, fine. I went and told this fellow, this fellow has told me 75 lakh rupees. He is not giving any brokerage. He said to top up the price and quote you. So other fellows, what they did, they topped up 20%, 20 lakh rupees.
20 lakh rupees.
So I said, this is the figure. He said, forget the brokerage. My brokerage I will give you. His brokerage also I give you. So 75 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 1.5 lakh, 3 lakh rupees I give you. You get the deal closed. I closed the deal. Then he sent one of his other friend from Haryana. He says, I wanted to buy a plot in Donapal. That time the Donapal plot prices were, if I am not mistaken, some 4,000-5,000 rupees a square meter. Same problem there. Same problem in Donapal. He was that particular property he is asking for 10,000. I said it cannot be more than 5,000. We found out and I gave him an adjoining plot for 5,000 rupees a square meter. So then what happened? It was the kind of word to mouth in the buyers that side. So that was Mr. Biani, first customer. He was referring me. People are coming to Goa. Then things like I was actually pulled in the real estate, honestly telling you. And I was very fascinated because I had a real estate background. I have realized real estate is not just buying and selling. It is about helping people to build security, lifestyle, and long-term wealth. Goa gave me the opportunity. And today, our company, Godrich Corporation, is a trusted name. And in Google, we are ranked number 1.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Very nice. Very nice. Vikash, what helped you to survive for nearly 2 decades in the real estate in Goa? Because many people we have seen, they have come, they vanish. Okay. Lot of blunders and lot of things happen also when Goa was booming in mining and everything. So what has helped you to stay and survive and thrive also in this period?
My number 1 answer would be the Lord Almighty. आप अच्छा करो ना, आप लोगों के साथ में गलत मत करो. आप लोगों का जो है उसको चीटिंग मत करो. You don't cheat people. And there are 3 things: trust, relationship, and adaptability. Market changes, market comes ups and downs, customer behavior changes, technology changes, but integrity never goes out of style. I was always focused on long-term relationship instead of short-term profit. This is my secret. And in fact, if I'm alive for another 100 years, whether the market slumps down or goes up, I'll be there. The rest is on God's hand.
I like that you believe in God, and also your company name, it's a Godrich. You know, very good idea.
Godrich company's name, it is not to do with that God. It is to do with my God, my grandparents. This Godrich name is Godavari. G-O-D is Godavari, my grandmother. R-I-C-H is Richpal, my grandfather.
So you combine both together.
So we have not seen God, but we have seen our elders, and God actually blesses through them. Aap mante honge that stuff.
Very nice, very nice. What keeps you passionate after 19 years?
Every property has got a story. You'll agree with that? Every client has a dream. Helping somebody buy their dream home or make a smart investment, it gives me satisfaction. Real estate keeps evolving and continuous learning keeps motivated. I'll just give you an example. In 2012, I got an invitation for a real estate seminar in Dubai. How to evolve in real estate through your digital marketing and all that. That time, the penetration of online, like internet and social media was in India hardly 5%.
Okay.
Today, it is almost 90% in these 14 years. I was the first one to start, not first exactly, among the first people, first batch to start my website, that is propertygoa.in. See, time changes. If you don't change with the time, you will be behind. Today it is AI's time. If you see this, the 3D logo, it is made by AI. So I am very passionate of adapting to customers' thought, customers' need, property changes, the environment of this thing. So, and that is in fact passionate. You are telling me ki just do breathing and all that. I'm passionate whole 24 hours. 19, I'm in Goa from last 31 years. Every day, Goa is such a beautiful place. You will always be passionate if you have got that urge to grow. Every day, I feel that today is the first day of my work and I'm starting. That keeps me passionate.
Now, here's a question from the angle of our investor. What mistakes do the first time investor or the buyer make normally?
I'll reply this in three parts. First, they should see the legal clarity. Number one. Number two is location potential. Number three is the future demand. There are people, I have seen people calling me, I have got property in Sangay. Okay. So Sangay is a fantastic place. There is no doubt on that. But for real estate tourism development, the potential is little lesser than what is there in like places like Kolwa, Palolem and all that. So you should see, but just because somebody has called you, I'm giving you a bungalow for 50 lakh rupees, you should not buy. Just by the cost this thing. And second thing is, just I told earlier also, most buyers, what they do is they focus only on price and appearance. They ignore legal registration, zonal, access road, future infrastructure, long-term appreciation. Emotionally buying property, is a very, very, very risky thing. Same thing what you do in like investments in any form. Like you see every day there are somebody has basically been being put behind bars for cheating that people. So this thing is very, very clear. Customer says that can I buy this property? Although I have got nothing to do. In fact, so many people forget my profitability or my deals. They call me for advice. They send questions on my website. So I tell them, Baba, this doesn't have a potential. I'll give you an example of how these things happen. The story. There was one gentleman from Delhi. I'm telling you 2009 or 10. He says that they have got a unique thought process. I want to buy a property near the airport. That time it was Dabolim Airport only. There was no signs of Mopa, not heard. He said, I want to invest X amount, a big sum of amount. I said, boss, don't go for that area. If you really want to invest and grow, invest somewhere in Kalangut, Kandolin, this side. He didn't listen to me. I was forced to sell him that property near airport. It was some 110,000 square meter. Now, fast forward 2024, last year. He said, I want to do this thing. So, supposing he has invested 100 rupees that time. That 100 rupees become 260 rupees. That is less than CII. You understand cost, in fact, less than that appreciation. And the property in Kalangut, which was 100 rupees at that particular time, it was 1150 rupees. 11 folds, and this is 2.5 folds in, let us say, 12 years, 12, 13 years almost. So People don't understand. People don't take advice about this thing. You have a stomach pain. You will not go to a bhaji wala na, to boss mera pet dukh raha hai.
Uh-huh.
He will say, okay, have more bhaji. You'll be more satisfied. You have to go to a doctor, right? Same thing when it is a property matter. Consult a proper real estate consultant. There are so many good real estate consultants in Goa. Not me only. You will get a good advice whether to invest in that area or not. Ask his suggestions. That is there everywhere, sir.
Yeah. So ground reality and the truth about the property and the market is must, right? And the good advisor will always give that, correct?
Exactly, sir.
Yeah. Now, Vikash, what hidden risk should buyer avoid?
What hidden risk?
Yeah.
See, understand one thing. There are no hidden risks, basically. As I told you earlier also, there are people who are having, when they buy, they have to see that that property title is properly checked. Number one, they should understand that the area in which they are buying the property, that has got potential. You have to see, if you check our website, propertygoa.in, in each property, we have tagged what are the distances from that property, how much is the beach, how much is the main road, how much is the market. Okay. We have not put that. In fact, we are planning what was the price of this property 5 years back and now.
Oh.
Okay. Third thing is, when you are buying a property, you should basically, I'll tell you one thing. Somebody offered, like there are a lot of people who are offering us property. Baba, this is my property, please sell it. What we do is I go personally or send some of my trusted team members to check all the ins and outs. We have got a checklist. So one property, it was in Chimbel. So that party said that lift is there, but right now it is not working. Water supply is very good and all that. That flat was on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
I went there and I asked the neighbors and the watchman and all that. He's telling this building is 10-year-old, never has the lift started because the builder has just put the lift car. He has not put any motor and all that.
Oh,
Now to
no
start
engine.
the lift, you need another 10 lakh, which none of the people are willing to spend. Water, he said that was half of the time, people from the 4th floor have to come down, go to the well and take water. I said, fine. I didn't market that property.
Understood.
He's telling, I can't see it on your website. Why you're not marketing? I said, see, for you, you are selling the property and taking the money and going.
Correct.
You are out of the picture. But my clients, they don't trust the property, they trust me.
Correct.
My trust is being transferred to that client's system.
Correct.
So similarly, we have that. So understand the property. Just pictures are fantastic. He has hired a photographer, paid him 10,000 rupees and made a beautiful picture. So, but just for 10,000 rupees, I will not risk my clients 50 lakh rupees.
So Vikashji, what creates a long-term appreciation in the real estate?
See, there are two types of properties. One is the stagnant property. The price which was like, say, 8 years back, today they have slightly increased. Okay. And secondly, there are exponential growth, like how you do in your mutual fund investments and all that. If you are finding the right property, the finance manager in that mutual fund, and if you invest in that, the property grows.
Now, what advice would you give to the NRIs investing in Goa? Yeah.
Number one is, see, real estate has always created generational wealth. You agree with that? Today,
Yes.
Smart investing matters more than random investing. Local intelligence, timing, patience, legal clarity, it makes the difference. Because wealthy investors, if they think of a long-term investing process. And if you are smart investors, you focus on assets, patience, strategic opportunities. You need to have discipline, patience, emotional control. Real estate rewards people who think in years, not in weeks or months or like that. So what we say in real estate is the best time to buy the property was 10 years back. Next best time to buy property is today.
Got it.
Because what today it may be feeling costly. 10 years back also it may be feeling costly. But 10 years back the price which was 100 rupees, now it has become some places 2000 rupees. That time 100 rupees was expensive. Today 2000 rupees is cheap.
Understood.
So think wisely.
Great.
And in real estate, there was a meme. In real estate, what is very important, there are three things what you have to see. Number one is location. Number two is location. And number three is location.
Okay.
Because location is everything. Today's location intelligence is understanding future infrastructure, tourism growth, connectivity, rental demand, development potential, not just current popularity.
Got it. Is it, tell me one thing, is it Goa is becoming a lifestyle investment rather than becoming a wealth investment?
100%. 100%. People staying in places like Asagaon, they feel themselves privileged. Because what happened? It is like, you can say people like of a high net worth, they flock to a particular place. Abhi, if you have heard about a project called Aldieri Goa, that is near Donapal.
Yeah.
What they have positioned that property when they started in 2005 as basically a premium high-end. People were not understanding. They started selling at 2,500 rupees a square meter. People were telling me, what nonsense, 500 rupees major property milta hai, 2,500. So people who were crying for 2,500, today the price is more than 1,50,000 rupees per square meter in a matter of 20 years. So you have to have that intelligence. Luxuries are expensive. You cannot think of buying this thing, a flat in Aldieri Goa for 50 lakhs.
Which property segment have the biggest future potential?
As far I have seen, number one, which has given the maximum returns are the hospitality projects.
Okay.
Because and that also hospitality projects in a prime location. Prime location means we call it coastal belt.
Okay.
North Goa coastal belt. Like it starts from Sangolda, it goes up to Kandolim, and from this side it goes to like Arpora, Anjuna, Vagator. Then Mama belt, that is Morjim, Ashfem, Arambol. So these are the belts, no, which are nearby to sea.
Got it.
If you historically see any the flourishing places, except few, it is not a thumb rule, but if you see the coastal belt of entire country, everywhere it is flourishing. Wherever the city, and Goa has got a unique advantage. It has got, and one more thing, I think you will be knowing it better, Doctor. Goa northern end and the southern end, it has got the mountains to protect. So there are very less chances of tsunamis and all this type of natural calamities. It is a God's blessing. So I am saying here from last 13, I have never seen this type of natural disasters. And you know better, Doctor.
True. Yeah. Now, how do the smart investor think differently?
Same answer. They have to visualize. They have to see the location. They have to see the potential. I'll tell you one gentleman. I was hearing, he was from UK, London. When they started booking of Aldieri Goa, he bought some 10-15 plots, which was in first phase, first flush. People were like scared to buy because they don't have that vision, the guts. What you need is a smart long-term vision. As I told you again, real estate is not for investment. It is not a short-term. Okay, fine, I'm buying today. Tomorrow the prices will increase and I'll sell it. It doesn't happen like that. Like it is like basically plants. it takes years. You put a seeding. Today, like let us say, an apartment or villa is costing 2 crores. If you go 10, 15 years later, that 2 crore rupees will be like 500 rupees or 1000 rupees. Correct. And the people who are buying today for 2 crores, they have to sell out 20 crores. Maybe, I don't know, that time. That is what the history or basically the statistics say. So you have to be very calm, composed. You have to basically listen to a investment advisor, a property advisor, see the potential, and then invest.
Great. Now you started your journey as a maybe as a freelancer and then founded a company, Godrich, correct?
Yeah.
So what mindset creates a long-term business success?
See, I'll tell you, we are from by birth from last 8 generations. We are from a business family. I'm from a business family. My great grandfather was also a businessman. So one thing what I have learned from my peers, my parents, and all that, number one, if you are doing business, you have to be very calm, composed. Number one. Number two, आप दूसरे का भला सोचोगे. If you think of others' gain, naturally you will be getting. So first and foremost thing is the honesty and the integrity. Number one. Number two is just for your say 100 rupees, don't put 50,000 rupees of others on stake. That is what we have done from our this thing. And the reason, see, this type of, see, if you are like not an honest person, if you are very good talkative person and all that, you tend to corner a person very easily, take out money and all that. But word is very small. You cannot hide all that. You cannot do long term. So my grandfather told me one thing: if you want to earn more money, go by small, and think of others' benefit. Like in BNI also, we have got
win-win
gain account. It is a win-win situation basically. I never think of my winning. That is a byproduct. When I am serving you, automatically I get something. But that is not in back of my mind. My mind is when you have come to me, how I give you a transparent. I am fighting with the owners of the property. Yes, if they quote whatever price, I said this is not the right price. Some of them who agree with me, who understand, whom I can convince, I see that I buy for the buyers at the proper price, not the inflated price.
Understood.
That policy and that principle, which is in my DNA, it has helped me for any business, whether it is real estate or even if I sell tractor or even if I sell sweets. That principle is the tried and tested for ages.
Got it. What role does a networking play in the growth of your business?
See, there are many types of networking. Okay. One is through some organizations, like I am associated with BNI. Networking is, it should be depth. Networking should create relationship. When you create relationships, you build trust. Whether you are in any organization or whether you are basically networking with a stranger. When you are networking, it should create trust. Once it creates trust, you start, the person start trusting you when you give them result. And that is the key. People just see there are companies and all that, they have changed. They are just not like automated this thing. They create relationship with people. Once that relationship is created, and relationship should not be fake. It should be true relationship with a person. Once that is there, automatically the things you get a long-term gain.
So you mean to say the networking means building a relationship, building a trust between
100%, 100%,
taking the business forward, correct?
100%.
Yeah. Now, my next question is, what does a success mean to you today?
For me, success means respect. For me, success means peace of mind. For me, success means trusted relationship. For me, it is my ability to impact people's life positively. That is the meaning of success for me.
Great. What advice would you give to the young entrepreneurs who want to enter into the business, or who are the people who have just started?
One thing, my principle is focus on reputation before revenue. Money follows trust, I tell you. Build long-term credibility instead of closing shortcuts. If you are there, I have seen people, there are so many people like my subordinates who have come and gone. I hire interns many times, like in colleges, I've got good relationship. I tell them one thing, try your best, have a long-term vision. What you are doing today, it will impact your future. So don't think of just gain. And the most important ingredient of a success is the failure. Failure is not basically opposite of success. It is a part of success. So if you don't fail, you will never succeed. So that is my advice to all young entrepreneurs who are who want to come in any business. Real estate is a lucrative business. If you work hard, if you think of long term, there is nothing but you have to stick to that. I've seen people, what you do, I am a taxi driver. I drive taxi. Oh, very good. Evening, I go to the shack. I work there. Fantastic. I do real estate also. I am plucking coconut also. Okay. And I don't know, sir, saying something. I supply these things also to people. So where is your focus? What do you want? I'm doing all that. Whatever happens, ultimately, I'll switch to that line. You will never, focus on anything. Focus on your whatever you are doing. Understand that. And people, they want to get rich quick. That can happen in, I don't know, whether that matka is still operational or all these things. You get casinos are there.
What is the one belief that transformed your life?
Same. How I can help others. How I can help others. How I can benefit others. How much people can trust me. What did I do that the trust will create? People will simply not trust you unless you do something which actually helps to create trust. That is my motto. There are people who come, ki sir, mere ko ye batao. One lady came, he says that I want to sell my house. I said, don't sell your house. Why? I said, this place, the highway is being widened and this will come maybe in 2-3 years on the main road. If you sell today, you will get lesser price. Are you in need of money? No. So I said, why don't you give it on rent instead of just keeping the closed asset? She followed my advice. And that property is in that electricity road in Pororim, if you know that, Kadamba Plateau Road. That road, which was around 8 to 10 meters, it has become 15 meters. The property price of that particular place was around 1.5 crore rupees some 4-5 years back. Today it has risen to 5 crores because it has come on the main road. So she is telling me, she has written this thing also, review also on my Google, that Vikash is giving the best advice and everybody should recommend. In fact, I would just, as I was saying, we have got more than 150 Google reviews, which is one of the highest. People, we tell that whatever you feel, please give a review so that people listen. My blogs on my website, propertygoa.in, I don't talk about selling my properties and all these things. I just talk, what are the precautions people should buy when they buy a property, when they understand to buy the property. What are the process? What are the things? Today, somebody said that, see, there is a lot of problem when we want to register our Airbnb and homestays. So right now, my task is writing a blog on them. What are the ways?
Hmm.
How
So
to basically, what are the websites you
basically,
have
you
to
help
visit,
people
where
by
you...
educating them using your blog, correct?
Yes, yes, yes. And my blogs are like very, very like prominent in Google.
Nice.
To talk about the subject, people don't write on that because they don't benefit, no, sir. It
Correct.
takes a lot of time, sir. It takes a lot of time to write blogs, sir. Sometimes one blog of it looks like it is just 2 pages blog, but sometimes it takes more than a week. So
Got it.
thought process, money is secondary. It comes. People also pay for your services, but first create that trust. That is my motto, my thought process, and that is what I'm living from last 44 years in my business.
Great. Fantastic. What legacy do you want to leave behind?
My son, he's in Australia, and all the people whom I know, I have got only one thing in my mind: how others can be benefited by me, not how I can be benefited by others. If that policy is, I'm living on that policy, and I don't know what legacy I will leave, but I can 100% tell you that people will 100% quote me. I cannot see when I die and all these things, but I can visualize that people, because I remember we were in a small town in Assam, which has got a population of almost some 40,000 that time in 1982. My grandfather passed away, the whole town was closed that day. And there were so many people who came to his funeral. We never knew who these people were, but they were talking, telling me the stories of my grandfather. He has come and helped me. So I want to follow his footsteps. That's why my company's name is also after him. And very simple, have an honest life, do something good for people. When you take
Great.
care of people, there is somebody which is there on top. He takes care of you.
Fantastic. I like that. Next question. It is the second last question. We are coming to the end. What does
Yeah.
a wealth truly mean to you?
What does wealth truly mean? Wealth is not only money, sir, I feel. Real wealth is freedom, peace, health, relationship, ability to live your life in your own terms. That is, for according to me, what wealth is. The
Great.
money and all these things, your properties, the fame and all that, they come, they go. But what quality of life you are living? So that is what I'm trying to do.
Great. Great. What final message would you like to give to all the viewers who are watching you?
See, message, there are not one message, there are multiple messages. Number one message is, whenever you think of something, buying a property, all that, just if you don't have knowledge, simply don't buy. Understand. Understand whether it suits you, whether it is about a long-term implication on you. Just don't buy the properties because your neighbor has bought the property. Your total capacity is 50 lakh rupees. For example, your neighbor has bought a 2 crore property. Just to show him, you take loan from bank and buy a 2 crore property, which is not a good decision for you. So you let it be, don't buy. He has bought 2 crore, tell it, bless, pray to God that he buys 20 crore property. But if you need it, then only buy with the resources which you have, or with the basically finances which you can manage.
Understood.
Number three, go to the right people. Not Goa, you go to any place of the world, there are good people, bad people, everywhere. So, good people think of you, bad people think of themselves. And you can come to know when they talk to you. So, understand that and buy the property accordingly.
Great. Great. Great.
That is what my
Vikashji, it was a pleasure having you as a guest on our today's podcast, Wealth
thank you,
Overflow.
sir.
And I'm 100% sure your knowledge will be consumed by all the people and they will follow it. And definitely when they required help, I want each and everyone to contact you to take your advice, okay? Take your expertise in investing in Goa and create a wealth overflow for everyone. So thank you so much, Vikas ji, for joining us and sharing your
Thank you,
valuable.
Dr. Sameer. Thank you,
Yes.
Dr. And anybody want to contact me, just type on Google Vikash Deorah Goa, Vikashdeorah Goa. You will find all my contact details.
Yes. Plus on the screen, you can see the number, search number 932612.
Yeah, that is my that is my phone number 93261 That is my
Yes,
phone
you can
number.
also contact directly on that number and get connected, and he's always there to serve you and getting making
And
the wealth overflow.
my thing is my team sometimes tell me, sir, he is talking to you for no business benefit of yours. Why are you talking to him so long and advising him for no reason? I said, I came here with nothing, boss. If my talks can help him out, and I'm not, I'm very greedy. I want people blessings
Yes,
more than
fantastic.
money. Blessing
Fantastic.
brings automatically wealth.
Fantastic. Now,
Thank you,
whole
doctor.
podcast we have done in English, but yes, to summarize everything, I want you to speak in the Hindi. Hindi may, because I believe your language is a Hindi, and you will be
Yes,
able to summarize everything in the 1 or 2 minutes in the Hindi. Is that fine with you?
100%. यस देखो साहब, आपको हम लोग, मेरा नाम विकास देवरा है और मेरी कंपनी गोडरिच कॉर्पोरेशन हम 19 साल से चला रहे हैं और आज गोवा के हम टॉप रेटेड रियल एस्टेट एजेंट्स में से हम एक गिना जाते हैं। और हम दो तीन चीज आपको बोलना चाह रहे हैं। सबसे पहला तो आप प्रॉपर्टी जब लेते हो, पहले ये समझो कि आपको चाहिए क्या, उसके बाद लो। दूसरा चीज क्या है, जब प्रॉपर्टी लेते हो बहुत सारी जो है इधर में गोवा में ये सब चालबाजी चल रही है, टाइटल क्लियर नहीं है, कोई फॉल्स सेल डीड है, आपका जो है डॉक्यूमेंटेशन क्लियर नहीं है। आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ, एक प्रॉपर्टी एक आदमी ने मेरे को बोला था कि इसका प्राइस है 25,000 रुपये स्क्वायर मीटर, करीब 8 साल पहले। तो मैं बोला तुम्हारा मतलब कोई भी मतलब बहुत अच्छी प्रॉपर्टी है, लेकिन कोई भी कस्टमर्स को दिखाने के पहले जब तक मैं डॉक्यूमेंट्स चेक नहीं कर लूँ मैं कोई का ऑफर नहीं करूंगा। तो पूरा का पूरा डॉक्यूमेंट दिया। मैं बोला कि इसमें तो डॉक्यूमेंट्स का जो टाइटल क्लियर, हालांकि मैं एडवोकेट नहीं हूँ, लेकिन एक्सपीरियंस से समझ में आता है कि क्या प्रॉपर्टी के डॉक्यूमेंटेशन गोवा में होते हैं। हमारे ब्लॉग्स भी आते हैं जिसमें आपको समझ में आएगा कि टाइटल फ्लो कैसे होता है। फिर उसके बाद में पता चला कि उसका टाइटल फ्लो क्लियर नहीं है, बैंक लोन नहीं देगा उस प्रॉपर्टी के, ऐसे ये टाइटल क्लियर नहीं है। अब तो विश्वास होगा, वो 20,000 रुपया मांग रहा था, वो 3,000 रुपये तक आ गया।
Oh,
मैं बोला 3,000 रुपये में मेरे को नहीं बेचना था कोई भी कस्टमर्स को, क्योंकि मैं ऐसा इंसान हूँ जो मना कर देता हूँ ऑनर को, जो चीज सही नहीं है मैं नहीं बेचना मेरे को। अरे देखो ना, कोई को दे दो, मेरे को चिपका दो, हाँ वर्ड वॉज चिपका दो। मतलब मेरे को नहीं चिपकना साहब, मेरे को रात को अच्छा से सोना है। आई डोंट वांट टू डू ऑल दैट। तीसरा चीज है सोशल मीडिया, सबसे जरूरी चीज है। सोशल मीडिया में अच्छी चीज भी है, बुरी चीज भी है। कई लोग खूब अच्छी अच्छी महिलाएं आके आपको रील बना के और ये ऐसे है वैसे है। अभी मैंने कई जो है ये आपका पकड़ा और मैंने कंप्लेन भी किया। वो दिखा रहा है सी व्यू प्रॉपर्टी दिखा रहा है और इतने रुपए में। फिर वो साइट पे जाके देखा तो वो कदम्बा प्लेटो के बीचों बीच है और वहां पर सी रिवर और कुछ नाला भी नहीं है उधर में, वो प्रॉपर्टी की बर्बाद करते हैं। मैंने ब्लॉग लिखा उस पे। कई लोग जो है दिल्ली के या उस तरफ नॉर्थ साइड के कई बिल्डर्स आते हैं, वो फोन करते हैं मेरे पास नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा में प्रॉपर्टी है। नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा कहाँ सर? आपको पता कनकावली? कनकावली पता है ना सर?
हाँ,
कनकावली को नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा
महाराष्ट्र
बोल
में
रहे
आता
हैं।
है।
जी जी, वो सिंधुदुर्ग का टॉप मोस्ट ये देवगढ़ के पास में वहां प्रॉपर्टी है। तो नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा बोल के अभी कस्टमर्स को तो पता नहीं नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा, उसको लगता है नॉर्थ ऑफ गोवा मोपा एयरपोर्ट के पास में है। मोपा एयरपोर्ट कितना पास में है? 2 घंटे का रास्ता है। सही है सर। तो ये सब जो फरेबी जो एड्स आते हैं ना, उससे पहले आके अभी आप उससे ले रहे हो 1 करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी, आप कहीं से भी आ रहे हो, जैसे आप कोई भी जगह से आ रहे हो, वो आने जाने में 20,000 रुपये में आपका बन जाता है। आके देखो साहब। उसको, वो बोलता है, उसकी मीठी मीठी बातें सुन के, हाँ जी हाँ जी, हम आपको गोल्ड कॉइन देंगे, बेचता है तो आप बुक करते हो तो। अरे भाई साहब, आप गोल्ड कॉइन के लालच में मत जाओ, आप देखो। कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी लेने के पहले आप ये भ्रमित जो बातें बोलते हैं, एडवर्टीजमेंट्स करते हैं और करते हैं, उसमें मत जाओ। आके देखो, फिर चार लोगों से सलाह करो। कोई जरूरी नहीं कि आप मेरे पास भी आओ। गोवा में बहुत अच्छे अच्छे नॉलेजेबल रियल एस्टेट एजेंट्स हैं। आपको गूगल पे पता चलेगा, उसकी रैंकिंग देखो, उनको फोन करो, उनको फोन करके उनसे सलाह लो कि भाई ये हम प्रॉपर्टी ले रहे हैं, कैसी है। वो आपको बोलता है कि अच्छी है। कई बार एक बंदे का फोन आया, एक एरिया, एक्स एरिया में, क्या है, मेरे को बहुत लोकेशन में डिस्क्लोज नहीं करना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि आगे प्रॉब्लम आ जाएगी। वो प्रॉपर्टी का वो रेट बताया कि इधर में मेरे को 1 लाख रुपए में मिल रहा। साहब क्या है, हमने एक काम करना, तू भाई तू मेरे पास आ जा, यही प्रॉपर्टी मैं तुमको 20,000 रुपए में देता हूँ। समझे? तो व्हाट, आप ये, एक मेरे जो समझ में आया है आज 19 साल में, घर लेना जो एक इमोशनल डिसीजन है। आदमी तिनका तिनका करके पैसा बचाता है और उसका ड्रीम हाउस होता है कि मैं एक अपनी प्रॉपर्टी लेना है मेरे को। ये कोई मतलब, मैं जो बड़े बड़े लोगों का बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं छोटे लोगों की बात कर रहा हूँ, जो अपने जो जिंदगी भर कमा के पैसे जमा किए हैं, अपना एक घर लिया है अपना शहर पे, और यहाँ एक अपना घर लेना चाहता है। तो बहुत हार्ड अर्न मनी है साहब। जस्ट, और जो जो आपके साथ में जो पैसे आपके जो है ना, जो जो सत्यानाश करता है, उसको तो कुछ नहीं फर्क पड़ रहा। वो 2 करोड़ कमाया और 20 लाख कमा लिया, लेकिन आपको 20 लाख रुपया खर्च करना जो है, ये बहुत दर्दनाक चीज है साहब। तो मैं ये सजेस्ट करूंगा कि कोई भी प्रॉपर्टी लेते हो, पूरा अच्छा से छानबीन करो। आप देखो, कोई से सलाह लो। उससे नहीं ले रहे हो तो उससे पूछो क्या है क्या नहीं है, बाद में लो। और जस्ट बार्गेनिंग मत करो। कई बार क्या होता है, एक प्रॉपर्टी है, उसकी कीमत 100 रुपया है, उस पार्टी ने बताया कि भाई इस प्रॉपर्टी की कीमत 103 रुपया है। ठीक है, 103 रुपया और 100 रुपया में कोई ज्यादा अंतर नहीं है। आपको समझ में आना चाहिए ये चीज। तो बोलने का मतलब, कोई भी डिसीजन लेते हो आप सोच समझ के लो, क्योंकि बहुत हार्ड अर्न मनी है। मेरा यही सलाह है लोगों को कि सतर्क रहो, आप सावधान रहो, और कुछ भी लेते हो अच्छे से करो।
थैंक यू सो मच विकास जी फॉर
थैंक यू सर।
सही सलाह
थैंक
देने
यू
के
सर।
लिए और लोगों की मदद करने के लिए, ताकि उनका जो हार्ड अर्न मनी है सही तरीके से वेल्थ को ओवरफ्लो होने में मदद करे, ना कि वो जो पैसा
हंड्रेड
स्टक
परसेंट
होता है। ओके, थैंक यू
वो
सो
लाख
मच।
का बारह
और
हजार नहीं सर, लाख लाख का 12,000 नहीं हो, लाख का जो है 5 लाख हो सब।
फैंटास्टिक फैंटास्टिक। और मैं ये
थैंक यू सर।
मानूंगा
थैंक यू।
कि हर कोई आदमी आपकी सलाह और आपका मशवरा जो दिया है वो सही से इस्तेमाल करेगा और अपने वेल्थ को ग्रो करेगा और अच्छी लाइफस्टाइल भी जिएगा।
हंड्रेड
थैंक यू
परसेंट
सो
यही
मच।
चाहते हैं, यही चाहते हैं सर।
यस,
थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू सो मच। बाय।